Hours after the last rioters had been pushed out of the Capitol, while there was still glass on the floors and blood on the stairs, Congress tried to get back to the business of democracy.
Let's get back to work.
They had a presidential election to certify.
When we reconvened that night, there was an opportunity for leadership from Kevin McCarthy, an opportunity for him to stand up and say, it's time for us to recognize that the election is over. It's over, and we need to come together and heal.
I rise to address what happened in this chamber today.
As I sat on the floor and listened to his remarks, they began like that, but then it became clear he was urging continued objection to the electoral votes, which I can't understand.
We're hearing valid concerns about election integrity.
By the end of the night, 2/3 of Republicans in the House of Representatives, including the current Republican leadership, voted not to certify the state of Arizona.
I object to the electoral votes
and not to certify the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
On the grounds of multiple.
Do you think Kevin McCarthy and Steve Scalise and Elise Stefanik, all of whom voted to not count electors after blood had been shed after this attack, do you think they actually believe this cause that they've taken up?
Not a word of it. I don't think they believe any of it. But I think you can convince yourself, if you're determined to, that I'll just play the game a little longer so that I'll be here to lead to a new direction. Or I'll play the game because I don't have the power and influence to change the ship. You know, when you think about the heroics on Flight 93 on 9/11, you know, all those passengers standing up, rushing the cockpit and saving the Capitol. Had Todd Beamer or any of those others alone charged the cockpit, we would have probably a rebuilt Capitol today and a lot of casualties. But they all decided to do it together. And when you only have a few people speaking out, it's no doubt that that's not going to turn the ship. Everybody has to, particularly the leaders of the party.